Day 23, Ruth Asawa. My earliest memory of hearing this name was when I was a kid. We went to downtown San Francisco growing up, Outer Mission Excelsior, and there is a fountain behind what is now the Apple Store. I don't know if it was the Apple Store back then, but there's this very prominent, well-known fountain that something like over 150 people contributed to. I've later come to find out it's known as the San Francisco Fountain. But anyway, I'll never forget my mom pointing to the fountain and being like, Ruth Asawa made that fountain. And the way my mom said it, I never forgot her name. She said it so matter of fact, it was like, oh, that's a name that I should remember. So Ruth Asawa was a sculptor, best known for being a sculptor, but she was an artist with over 6 decades worth of a portfolio. And I by no means intend to cover her life in this, I'm sorry, but pathetic little video when it comes to doing any kind of justice to the incredible person and legacy that Ruth Asawa was. But it's also one of those things where it's like I couldn't not include her in this 365-day series. She's somebody who I have a huge deal of admiration for going back to my childhood. So Ruth Asawa was one of 7 kids, and part of her story is that she was interned as in her childhood Japanese American, and her family was torn apart. Her family was literally torn apart. They were sent to different camps, and one of the things that really blew my mind is that everything that I could find about her having spoken about that part of her life was very positive. She didn't publicly speak about that in a negative fashion, which I always had a great deal of admiration for. I'm not going to say that I understood it, but 100% respect it. So Ruth Asawa is mostly known for her work with, I think it's called looped wire. So like hanging baskets, I guess crochet wiring is the best term I can think of. But she has 6 decades worth of everything from photography to drawings to, again, this woman is incredible, sculptor, etc. And I recently, as of recently to this video anyway, for San Francisco's 175th birthday, which was April 15th, 2025, I led a citywide scavenger hunt that actually ended at Andrea's Fountain by Ruth Asawa at Ghirardelli Square, Fisherman's Wharf, San Francisco. So I planned this citywide scavenger hunt. It was awesome. What was even more awesome was that it concluded with a historic panel where I got to interview Ruth Asawa's grandson. So that's actually on my channel as well. I think I can link the video to that one. But yeah, that's a little bit about an amazing, incredible San Franciscan who I've I've just barely scratched the surface of, even just anything of this woman, what this woman's accomplishments were. But I just want to add a couple more things. So SOTA, the School of the Arts, SOTA, School of the Arts, they renamed it after Ruth Asawa. So it's Ruth Asawa School of the Arts. And part of that is she was such a huge advocate for public arts education. And let me just say how I really, how that measured up to my perspective. Her grandson, who I interviewed, Henry, we went to the same public high school. And I thought that was so cool that Ruth Asawa's grandchildren, or at least he did, he said, that he went to a public high school. I thought, to me, that was so cool. Like, really? You didn't go? You're not like a private school kid? Like, again, she actually practiced what she preached. Someone who I wish I could have had the opportunity to meet, but her legacy is in really, really good hands with Henry, and I have a really great amount of respect for how he leads the organization and how carefully he takes care of, is a steward of his grandmother's legacy. So, Ruth Asawa.